Top 46 Sense of Wonder quotes to inspire you. A sense of wonder is an intellectual and emotional response. A sense of wonder is an awakening or feeling of awe, which arises from the sudden sight or realization of some event or object. If you want to know more about the sense of wonder, then you can read here some motivational sense of wonder quotes. Top Sense of Wonder quotes. 1. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Marcus Aurelius. 2. Innovation is a man-made change that we see with a sense of wonder. Debsish Mrida. 3. The nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the iron in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies were made in the interiors of collapsing stars. We are made of star stuff. Carl Sagan. 4. Two possibilities exist, either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Arthur C. Clarke. 5. Science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality. Carl Sagan. 6. A man should hear a little music, read a little poetry, and see a fine picture every day of his life, in order that worldly cares may not obliterate the sense of the beautiful which God has implanted in the human soul. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. 7. The possession of knowledge does not kill the sense of wonder and mystery. There is always more mystery. Anais Nin. 8. Moonlight drowns out all but the brightest stars. J.R.R. Tolkien. 9. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Albert Einstein. 10. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Marcus Aurelius. Never lose your sense of wonder quotes. 11. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Melody Beattie. 12. Slow down and enjoy life. It's not only the scenery you miss by going too fast, but you also miss the sense of where you are going and why. Eddie Cantor. 13. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Alan Watts. 14. I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use. Galileo Galilei. 15. We are an impossibility in an impossible universe. Ray Bradbury. 16. Loads of children read books about dinosaurs, underwater monsters, dragons, witches, aliens, and robots. Essentially, the people who read SF, fantasy, and horror haven't grown out of enjoying the strange and weird. China Miéville. 17. The sky calls to us. If we do not destroy ourselves, we will one day venture to the stars. Carl Sagan. 18. There is nothing new under the sun, but there are new suns. Octavia E. Butler. 19. There are no 7 wonders of the world in the eyes of a child. There are 7 million. Walt Stradiff. 20. The universe is a gigantic amusement park in which we can have a ride or two. Stephen Emmons. 21. Spirituality is the realization of the totality of our being. Stephen Emmons. Inspirational quotes about the sense of wonder. "22. Spirituality is 80% attitude and 20% knowledge. Stephen Emmons. 23. Spirituality wants to know and experience higher states of mind and being. It wants to wrestle with angels and look the Creator in the eye. Stephen Emmons. 24. There is nothing better in life than a commitment to personal development and lifelong learning. Leila Gifty Akita. 25. The page is to the story as the seed is to the flower. Bankei Yotaku. 26. Sometimes I sit alone under the stars and think of the galaxies inside my heart and truly wonder if anyone will ever want to make sense of all that I am. Christopher Poindexter. 27. Those who contemplate the beauty of the earth find reserves of strength that will endure as long as life lasts. Rachel Carson. 28. If a child is to keep alive his inborn sense of wonder, he needs the companionship of at least one adult who can share it, rediscovering with him the joy, excitement, and mystery of the world we live in. Rachel Carson. 29. I can't think of anything that excites a greater sense of childlike wonder than to be in a country where you are ignorant of almost everything. Bill Bryson. 30. The dignity of the artist lies in his duty of keeping awake the sense of wonder in the world. G.K. Chesterton. 31. All of us need to be in touch with a mysterious, tantalizing source of inspiration that teases our sense of wonder and goads us on to life's next adventure. Rob Bresney. Sense of wonder quotes about your emotions. 32. Where humans are concerned, the only emotion that made sense was a wonder at their ability to endure. Rohinton Mystery. 33. You become like what you worship. When you gaze in awe, admiration, and wonder at something or someone, you begin to take on something of the character of the object of your worship. N.T. Wright. 34. My sense of God is my sense of wonder about the universe. Albert Einstein. 35. When things get too complicated, it sometimes makes sense to stop and wonder, have I asked the right question? Enrico Bombieri. 36. To be alive in this beautiful, self-organizing universe, to participate in the dance of life with senses to perceive it, lungs that breathe it, organs that draw nourishment from it, is a wonder beyond words. Joanna Macy. 37. You sense that he's dangerous, but don't know why, and wonder if it's because he makes you feel safer than you've ever felt. Melissa Bank. 38. She began to feel the sense of wonderful elation that always came to her when beauty took hold of her and made her forget her fears. Madeline L'Engle. 39. If a child is to keep alive his inborn sense of wonder without any such gift from the fairies, he needs the companionship of at least one adult who can share it, rediscovering with him the joy, excitement, and mystery of the world we live in. Rachel Carson. Best inspiring sense of wonder quotes. 40. Don't walk too far away from the child within you, and never abandon the sense of wonder that magnifies the smallest of things into mountains of joy. For one day, when you lose sight of happiness, that child within can guide you back to the things that once nourished your heart. Didinsky. 41. It is common sense to take a method and try it. If it fails, admit it frankly and try another. But above all, try something. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 42. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. Emily Dickinson. 43. I had this sense of independent heartbreak, of annulling romances before they get their feet off the ground. Timothy Calumet. 44. I was so depressed for so many years over trying to become a working comedian that my sense of self-worth would plummet. Bob Saget. 45. Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired, signifies in the final sense of theft from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and are not clothed. Dwight D. Eisenhower. 46. Self-respect is the fruit of discipline. The sense of dignity grows with the ability to say no to oneself. Abraham Joshua Heschel. I hope you liked the above sense of wonder quotes. Don't forget to mention the best line that you liked most from the above lines in the comment box